Hello everyone in YouTube land, Nintendo fanboy, also back here, as always. Alright, well, it's March 3rd, and that means it's the 2-year anniversary of the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, it's been 2 years since the Switch. Crazy how fast time goes by. What can I say in this video? System's been out for 2 years. It's been kind of weird, you know. A lot of people might disagree with me on this, but I think it was kind of, so far it has been uneventful, I think, in my opinion. I know some people are like, there's so many games. There's like thousands of games on the Switch. It's so cool, man, yeah. It's like, no, it's not that great. Yeah, I call it the indie Nintendo system. It really is. It's like, that's really what it is. Like, it's an indie Nintendo system. It's not a traditional Nintendo system to me, because it's been getting so many indie games thrown at it. I mean, you can say the Switch has 5,000 games on it. I wouldn't care. You can say it has 10,000 games on it. A million games. You know what I mean? Like, does that mean they're all good? Does that mean like that's a good thing because you can have like thousands of games on it? How many games are in this library altogether? I mean, you're counting every single little thing that's on there. Like, that's not good. It's quality over quantity. That's always what it is. I mean, I don't care what anyone says or thinks. Like, it's quality over quantity. Would I like a bunch of good games? Yeah, I would, but that's not realistic. Some of my favorite systems of all time have quality over quantity. 64, you know. Don't get me wrong, I love the NES, I love the Super Nintendo. Especially the NES, that has tons of shovelware. It has a lot of bad games. But I mean, if you're watching this, you probably did grow up with the NES. I don't know if you did or didn't. I did. And tons of shovelware. I love the Wii. Tons of shovelware, though. Tons of shovelware. A lot of good games, though. Don't get me wrong. A lot of good games. GameCube 64. Some of my favorite systems of all time has that, you know, very low game, not a huge library of games, but the games that are there that are really good. And I mean, when you look back at the Wii U, you're like, there's a lot of good games on there. So many good games. The games that are there are really good. You know, like, actually has more. I think the Wii U has more games in its library than the 64. Out of all the Nintendo systems, 64 still has the less. Well, not counting the Virtual Boy. We're not counting that. Like actual, like, successful systems, you know what I mean? But yeah, like, out of all the home consoles, like, yeah, like 64 still has the least games in all its library, the smallest library of all of them. So yeah, and the games that are there are really good. A lot of people some people talk crap about the 64 and like, the controller sucks, the games are dated, they're not good. And it's like, no, they're good from Nintendo, you know. And they hold up really well, you know. But the Switch, you're just like, god damn, you know, like, there's just no quality control in there at all whatsoever. You're just like, I know I keep harping on that all the time when I talk about the Switch or whatever like that, because I have to. Like, I have to say that. Like, it's just, oh my god, every week it's just like this list of this junk, you know what I mean? That'll be like $1 in like a week. You know what I mean? Not all of them, but some of them, you know what I mean? Like, $5, $5.99, whatever. You're just like, oh. Don't get me wrong, there are some good indie games on there. They're hard to find because the eShop is just still a mess and it's not organized enough. I mean, they have some categories there, but it's not organized enough to find all of them. You just don't know what's good. Nintendo is just like, yeah, here we go. And if you look on their channel, Nintendo's channel, they're just uploading any games, indie games up there. You know what I mean? Like, trailers for any indie games. You're just like, yeah, here you go, whatever. Just like, hey, Nintendo, what happened to that Nintendo seal of quality? You know what I mean? Like, what happened to that? But, you know, obviously I gotta throw in some positivity in there, you know. I think my favorite Switch game still, this is gonna be a boring answer, kind of, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's not predictable, but I think it's Splatoon 2. That's probably my favorite Switch game. Um, so I'm going to be jumping back and forth with positivity and some negativity, whatever you want to call it. I don't call it negativity, I just call it the truth. I just call it what it is, Call it as I see it, whatever. So, but yeah, that's probably my favorite game so far on the Switch is probably Splatoon 2. I mean, you probably thought I would say Mario Odyssey or something or whatever, Zelda or Smash maybe. Yeah, that's probably a close second. I say Splatoon 2, man. Splatoon 2. Even though it's kind of the same as the first game, but that's probably my favorite game. What else I'd say? It just, I mean, I know games are coming. These last 2 years have just so weird. Like I said, indie games, ports here and there. Obviously from 2018, tons of ports. Still getting some ports. I don't know. Some people still want ports on the Switch, and I'm guaranteed the next Nintendo Direct, wherever that will be, or E3, they're going to announce some more ports. Hopefully not. That'll probably be a Nintendo Direct thing. I don't know. Yeah, like, there needs to, like I said, I know there's more games coming. There are more games coming. Animal Crossing this year. Pokemon games are coming. Metroid Prime 4 got delayed, which sucks. Big time. Like, it's a huge delay. They had to restart that, even though I didn't expect that to come out this year, but still you're just like, oh, okay. And then Yoshi, it's coming, but it's coming, what? 29th of March 29th, I think, yeah. And from what I played, just that little level, I just like, it's okay. I'm gonna spend $60 on it though. I heard some people said it was short. It'll probably be short, like Kirby Star Allies. I spent $60 on that game. Kind of regret it. Should have waited a little bit, but it's okay. It's not a great Kirby game. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that with Yoshi. I don't think I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait a little bit on Yoshi. That game definitely should be like 50. Knock it down to $10 more and I'll do it. But other than that, yeah, it's really just empty. It's just when it comes to first party support, like that's the thing. Like first party support on the Switch is just it's very lackluster. You have this brand new system, still new. It's 2 years old. That's nothing, and it's just look at the last 2 years. You're just like, yeah, there's nothing going on. But yeah, games are coming like Pokemon and whatever. But it's probably the only games I can think about right now is the ones I just mentioned. Like, okay, I mean the Fire Emblem game, obviously too. That really doesn't appeal to me, I guess. But yeah, the Switch has problems. It has some problems. Weak first party support, weak game library, and just in general. That's just my opinion. I know some people will disagree with that, but that's just my thing. I don't know. That weak game library overall. What else? That's probably the only thing I think about. Ports. There's a drought though. What are we having after Yoshi? Next couple months, is that Fire Emblem probably? Is that in July? Is Fire Emblem in July or is that June? I don't even remember. And then, yeah, I mean, it's just one game a month, one game every couple months. You know what I mean? Like, that's not good. You know what I mean? Like, that's not good. I don't know if Nintendo doesn't have anything planned or whatever. I just don't know what they're doing. I really don't know what they're doing. Like I said, we have some games coming. Pokemon counts, obviously. It's a first party game. It's Game Freak and Pokemon Company. They're their own company, so it's kind of second party, but whatever. I call it that. There's some good third party support coming too. I guess you can count Bayonetta 3 if that's coming out this year. I don't know. I have no idea. Doom Eternal, that's coming out this year, right? Or is that 2020? I don't even remember when that's coming. Is that coming this year? I don't even remember. Yeah, Doom Eternal. I know Doom Eternal is it's coming to Switch. A lot of people forgot about that. I don't know if they have. But if you're watching this, yes, Doom Eternal is coming to. It was announced a little after E3 when it was announced. Yeah, that's coming to Switch. Mortal Kombat 11, that's good. That's good third-party support right there too. But I think it needs to improve on the quality control. Nintendo needs to not just have everyone develop a game for the Switch just because they can. They also need to stop with the ports. Hopefully that'll stop. better first party support from them, make some games, stop with the droughts, stop, one game every couple months. You know what I mean? Like, even the games that are not really ports, like Smash Brothers, which is like an in-between type thing, which is a port and not really, updated version of it, but they haven't come up with anything big, nothing mind-blowing, nothing whatever. Yeah, they need to organize the eShop a little bit more. Online is a big thing. Can't forget about that. Oh my god. Well, did I almost forget about that? Jeez. But yeah, they need to improve that a little bit. Give people a reason to sign up for it. Even though there's users there, they have their users, they have good numbers there, but people are not happy with it. Even though it's only $20, and what's $20 to you? But at the same time, they need to give another reason to have people jump on board with that. I don't know, dedicated servers for their games. I mean, it hasn't improved. Why are people paying $20 for online? I don't know. Just to get some NES games and future older games. I mean, it's like other any SNES games will come in the future. Probably 64 or GameCube. Who knows what else they're planning? But still, it's like not games you never played before. You know what I mean? Like, that's not exciting. It's not exciting at all. So I have my love-hate relationship with the Switch. It's not like I fully hate it, because hate is a strong word, but I'm not excited for. I'm not like, every time I turn it on or whatever, I'm just like, yeah, this is kind of boring. This is really boring. Fix up the menus a little bit more too. Like, make it. People are asking for music, on the eShop. Maybe have some themes to the menus, like you did with the 3DS. Some wallpapers or whatever. People will buy it, right? Sucks you have to buy it though, but probably $2.99 for a wallpaper or theme for the Switch menu. Just kind of brighten, whatever, liven it up a little bit. Do something instead of turning it on and just like silence. You're just like, oh, this is weird. So yeah, it's been a weird 2 years. It's kind of boring. It's just really boring. You know what I mean? Like I said, just because you advertise in those commercials or TV spots or your trailers and saying you have like thousands of games doesn't mean anything to me. Because you can have like 5,000 games on there and it just doesn't do anything, because it's all trash. Majority of it is trash, and it's not a reason. It's not a reason for you to buy a new system just to play some indie games. Obviously, those are taking place of other games, and keeping people busy until Nintendo makes their own games and other big third-party support coming to the Switch. So that's the reason why Nintendo's been really supporting the indies. But at the same time, it's like not all those games are good. Not all those games are worth buying. You know what I mean? Not all those games are worth your time. Glad there's some demos out there for some of the indie games. That's just great. But yeah, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't know what to say. It's just one of those things. So yeah, Switch is 2 years old. We'll see what this year has to bring until next March. What the Switch has to offer, what Nintendo's planning, who knows whether more third-party games are coming out for the Switch. Like I said, I miss any other third-party games in there. I don't know. Like, there's some good stuff coming. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's nothing coming. From Nintendo, there is. Like the games I just said. Forgot about Luigi's Mansion before when I was saying that, mentioning those first-party games from them. So yeah, that's coming to Mortal Kombat 11, Doom Eternal. There's stuff coming, but overall it's like, okay, Also, with the Switch, I hope they come out with bigger game cards. Can't forget about that. And when you come out with these collections type games on the Switch, or just anything, you know what I mean? Don't have it just be download codes and digital only stuff. People don't want that. Some people want their digital only stuff, but some people want physical media and not half-assed releases. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that. That's not good. I don't want that for the Switch. That's stupid. I personally don't want it because I like physical media. So for games, yeah, it's been an okay year for Switch. We're talking the system after the Wii U. All right, think about that. Like, it has been better than the Wii U. Don't get me wrong, sales-wise for the system. People know what it is. People are not confused about it. People don't think it's an add-on for another system, another Nintendo system. Like people thought with the Wii U, they thought it was an add-on for the Wii, and that's good. Like that, I'll give credit. You know, Nintendo really explained what the Switch is. It's a portable system you can take anywhere. You know, you can play it on your TV, and you know all that stuff. They explain it. That's been great. You know what I mean? For the last 2 years, people have not been confused with the Switch. So now, like the Switch is a system after the Wii U, so it's been good. That has been good. The sales have been really good because it's an appealing looking system, and the Wii U was lost on some people. Some people haven't been playing probably on a Nintendo system for a long time, maybe since the Wii, the DS, or who knows, maybe a lot longer than that. And you know, it's, like I said, it's an appealing looking system. Kids, you know, it's probably their first Nintendo system. A lot of those games, a lot of the bigger games are probably some of their first, you know, like Mario Odyssey is probably their first Mario game, which is great. Zelda Breath of the Wild. I have my opinions about those games though, I know, but yeah, like it's been good, you know, but not amazing, you know what I mean? Like not eventful for me. So yeah. Anyways, comment down below what you think about the last 2 years of the Wii U. What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? What should they improve? What do you think? I mean, well, no. I mean, what am I saying? Yeah, what do you think they should improve? Switch Online, the eShop, get rid of the trash indie games. What do you think they should do? Better first-party support. So, yeah. Anyways, more random videos coming soon. Peace out. Later. Happy 2 years, Switch. Later.